biggest battles are inside of ourselves. And everyone is seeking peace. Everyone is seeking inner peace. And it all starts with simple thought. It all starts with realizing that you are able to have peace right at this very moment right now. And it all starts with being aware of your breathing. Are you breathing too quickly? Are you inhaling and exhaling too quickly? Are you taking short inhales and short exhales? Are you aware of the fact that you're thinking about what you need to do next all the time, instead of actually being in the present moment? Once you start creating awareness of yourself, of your bodily functions, your breathing, your thought process, your body language, all these things, once you start becoming aware of this stuff, that you're doing these things without judgment, then you are finding a sense of inner peace, because inner peace starts with the thoughts. You have to be in the present moment in order to feel at ease. If you're constantly thinking about yesterday, you're constantly thinking about what you need to do today, or what you need to do tomorrow, or the next week, or the next week, or the next week, and you're constantly thinking about these things, you will never find peace. You will always find stress, some form of stress. And in order to alleviate that, you need to be able to be aware of the fact of how you're breathing, and just the fact that you are in the present moment right now. If you're able to do this, only then will you be able to find peace. And that comes with any form of task that you're doing. If you are driving, if you are waiting in line for a coffee, those are opportunities for you to practice being in the present moment. Are you aware of your hands touching the steering wheel as you're driving? Are you truly aware of the sound of the car? Are you truly aware of your surroundings? Are you really aware of the fact that you're actually moving? You know, you're in a car and you're driving it, you're moving. Are you aware of when you go outside for a walk? Are you aware of the sounds of the birds? Are you truly aware of, you know, the other sensations that you see and feel? Are you truly aware of that? And inner peace also comes with accepting the way things are. That it's okay to be in the situation that you're in right now. It's okay, because things will eventually start to change over time. And you also have to realize that you cannot control everything in your life. You should only control realistically the things that you truly can control, which is your health, which is your money, you know, who you hang around with, what you do with your free time. Those are things that you can really control, but you cannot control what people think of you. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control the traffic. You cannot control that stuff. That's out of your control. And the moment you're able to differentiate between those things, you'll also be able to find a sense of peace, because you don't have to control everything. And I also believe that when you go out in an environment where you don't see a lot of man-made objects, right? You don't see a lot of buildings, you don't see a lot of stores, you don't see a lot of stuff like that, and you just see like greenery. There is an essence or some sort of aura or energy that comes from the natural landscape that goes into your brain, and it puts you at ease, it puts you at peace, it makes you calm. And I also believe that doing things at a slow pace can also help you with finding inner peace. It can also make you feel at peace. Don't try to rush to get somewhere. Take your time. Don't rush to change your clothes. Take your time. Don't rush to eat your food. Take your time. Don't rush to speak so fast to get your point across. Take your time. By doing this, you become more in control of yourself. You feel less anxious, and you also feel at ease. You feel at peace. And I also believe that we need to be more grateful in our lives. The moment we start being more grateful, we also tend to find peace, inner peace, because we are happy with the things that we already have. This is a weird analogy, but I feel like when you're awake, you should act like you are asleep. When you are asleep, you kind of are at peace, right? You're not interacting with anyone. You're just in your thoughts. You're in your dreams. That's how your reality should be. Your reality should also be you're just in a very peaceful state all the time. When somebody watches you sleep, when you watch a baby sleeping, that baby is at peace. And you can tell the baby has no worries, right? No worries at all. That is kind of how you should live your life as well. You should kind of have that mentality too, where you just be, man, just be. When you look at animals, when you look at cats or dogs or cows or whatever, and they're just like zoning out and they're just in the moment, that is how you should be as well. Because those animals, despite the fact that they're completely different than us, obviously, it doesn't change the fact that those animals also don't think about the stuff that we think about. They don't complicate things. They just are living in the present moment. And that is kind of how we should be as well. But we live in this world where we're always chasing the next thing. We're always trying to get somewhere. And as we get older, we feel like there's social pressure to get things done at a certain time, and then we start losing our peace. You may have to eliminate certain people from your life in order to get inner peace as well. It may be the people closest to you, but if they don't bring you peace, if they don't respect your alone time, they don't respect that, then you need to cut them off. Because the most important thing in your life is inner peace. That is the single most important thing in your life. If anything or anyone disrupts that, you need to cut them off, seriously. Because if you don't have inner peace, you're not going to be happy. You're always going to be stressful and anxious, and you're always going to be moody, and it may get worse, right? It may get worse. So in the outer world, there's wars that happen all around the world right now, right? Everyone's fighting with each other. But a lot of the times, the reason why people are fighting with each other is because they haven't found peace within themselves. That is why they're fighting amongst each other. And if we are able to sit with ourselves and understand, have more awareness of our thoughts, have more awareness of our emotion, have more awareness of what we're doing, along with being able to cut certain things off from my life that don't bring us peace, then, only then will we be truly content and happy and truly at ease.